Namastasye, namo namaha.
Hello, dear one. Namaste. Sit comfortably with your back straight and erect. And let's begin with Devi Kriya. We'll start with chanting 3 Oms with the clear intention of connecting and invoking our higher self and all the divine energies. Now let's invoke all the divine Mahadevis with the Beach Mantra. Om Aim 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 Hrim 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 Shrim 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 Clean 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 Namaha. We'll start with phase 1, energizing our chakras. Visualize that a beautiful beam of golden white light is flowing from above, from your higher self, towards your physical body, entering through your crown chakra, and with each step, entering into all your chakras and energizing them. Step 1, energizing third eye pranayam. Put your 2 fingers in between your eyebrows and start from your left nostril. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. relax. Now move your awareness going down towards your heart chakra. See this light entering and energizing it. Hold the chin mudra and let us begin. Step 2, energizing heart pranayam. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Relax. Now move your awareness going further down towards your navel area, energizing your third and second chakra. Hold the Dhyan Mudra and let's begin step 3, energizing navel pranayam. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Relax. Now move your awareness further down towards your root chakra and see this light entering and energizing it. You can flatten out your thumbs and let's begin with step 4, energizing root pranayam. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Relax. Now allow all this light flowing through you to make its way further down from your root, traveling all the way down into the center of Mother Earth and blending with the light inside her core. Now let's chant one more Om and move to phase 2, cleansing our chakras. Now see your higher self pouring down beautiful soul feelings of love, joy, peace, harmony, creativity, abundance, all that you need at this moment, and see it all flowing towards you from above, entering you from your crown, and with every step, see it dissolving and brushing away everything that no longer serves you and replacing it with these beautiful soul feelings. We'll start with step 1, cleansing third eye pranayam or nadi shodhan. Relax. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Now let's move to step 2, cleansing heart pranayam or bhastrika. Relax. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Now move your awareness going further down and see these soul feelings entering your third and second chakra. We'll start with step 3, cleansing navel pranayam, or Kapal Bhati. Relax. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Now finally, let's move our awareness and see these soul feelings moving into your root chakra. Let's do step 4, cleansing root pranayam or root pastrika. Relax. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Now see all these soul feelings moving further down from your root, making their way all the way into the center, the core of Mother Earth. And see Mother Earth absorbing all of this so joyfully. Now let's chant another Om and move to phase 3, harmonizing our chakras. Om. Now see this portal of light from your higher self further expanding, flooding you, entering you from your crown, and with every breath, see yourself becoming lighter and lighter. We'll start with step 1, rhythmic third eye pranayam. in. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Now let's move to step 2, rhythmic heart pranayam. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now move your awareness further, going down towards your navel area, and see all this light in your third and second chakra. Let's start with step 3, rhythmic navel pranayam. Relax, breathe in, breathe out slowly. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe Breathe in and breathe out. See all this light entering into your root chakra. We move to step 4, rhythmic root pranayam. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly. Breathe in, breathe out. Empty, silent. You're in a space of suspended breath, no mind, no breath, and remain in this space for as long as you can, completely empty and silent. And when you need to take a breath, you can gently do so and see all this light that is
Stay with the breath. From the breath, we go into the inner sound. There's a sound of silence. See gently if you can hear it. As you come to the end of the third phase in Devi Kriya, you see yourself dissolving and the body The body takes over. Make sure you can hear me, Kavitaji.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, good. So the body is breathing. The body can hear the sound of silence. You're just witnessing, or rather, you are not even witnessing. Witnessing is occurring. There is witnessing, but there is no need for you. There's plain witnessing happening. That's the nature of supreme reality. There's consciousness, which is infinite. There is witnessing, which is complete, completely aware of everything. But there is no need for someone doing this, because that someone is consciousness itself. Why do you need someone? Why do you need yourself? Isn't witnessing enough? Isn't consciousness enough? The primordial sound that you're listening to is you. The consciousness you are feeling is you. What is the need for someone to witness? Just witnessing. Breath is coming in the body, going out of the body. Totally surrender to the body. Then body has a rhythm. You will most definitely find yourself in a rhythm. Rhythm is a sign. Rhythm, primordial sound, slight awareness with the rhythm. This is a sign the body is breathing and witnessing is happening. When you are breathing with the presence of the mind and your own idea of your own identity in the background, which is the background noise. You are the background noise. Sounds hilarious, but you are the background noise. If you are not, the presence is, reality is. So once you are silent, only witnessing is happening, then there'll be a rhythm and an awareness. And in that, deeper layers of energy, consciousness come into play. Then it's not the breath that is energizing. Breath is a transporter of consciousness. But when breath slows down in a gentle rhythm, consciousness starts moving on its own. Then some of you may not even have to breathe because consciousness is there. Sometimes that may feel as you are in the rhythm that out breath merges with the energy of the in breath. It's really the energy of the consciousness that meets the out breath. There's a merging. In that merging, there may be a deep release, freedom, bliss. Stay with the breath. Stay with the body. Even even divine beings. You have to enhance your skill of visualization, even divine beings. There is emptiness in them, so they're pure consciousness. But there's no I-ness like we think of I-ness, me-ness, me, I. There's consciousness. May have different flavors to express to you. Lakshmi Ma may have Lakshmi, abundance flavor. Kuan Yin Ma makes express that consciousness, may express compassion flavor, but it's consciousness. There's no I or you. You are consciousness, no witness, only witnessing. And divinity, divine beings are consciousness. Consciousness is like light. With a matchstick we light another light, another light. So presence of so much divinity seen just as consciousness, dropping all beliefs about what divine beings are, just pure emptiness, bliss, compassion, soul feelings is the least amount of mind you can use. I say mind because in the ultimate no mind, even soul feelings become each other, like the colors that you see in a prism. Prism is like the mind, it shows colors, but in reality there's only colorless light which contains all colors. So soul feelings, when they merge, they become like colorless light, the emptiness, fullness of consciousness, the absolute feeling of being at home, the bliss, the presence, that cannot be just called love, just compassion, just joy. It is all of that. So that is divine beings, but to connect with human mind, if human mind was to be told emptiness is connecting with you, most people would not know what to make of it. So they, out of their love, they come with certain expressions that you can connect with. So Lakshmi Ma comes with abundance, Saraswati with wisdom, Saraswati Ma also comes with nurturance, Kuan Yin Ma with compassion, emptiness, Parvati Ma with energy, Shakti. So let us have all four of them without you and I and you, just consciousness, bliss, helping us. And you can acknowledge and then go back to just body breathing. You can honor with gratitude and just body is breathing. Hear the sounds in the room, just accepting them totally will open the door to primordial sound. Always check if the body is sitting straight. If not, put a pillow, make the spine more straight. Experiment a lot with the type of pillow you need and the type of surface you want to sit on. Keep experimenting with it. It's worth spending time on, because you will get a particular pillow and surface that is that allows you to sit straight for much longer. Also experiment with how you fold your legs, the different ways of doing it, slightly different ways, and some will allow you to sit with back erect for longer. This is for those who have difficulty in sitting, and if you really cannot with some physical limitation, sit on a chair but have your back straight. Discussing this as we came to energy, Shakti with Parvati Ma, which is what we will focus on today with the help of the goddesses. But whatever you are hearing, just become the body. It's as if you hear it, but it does not trigger the mind, because sometimes what we're saying can surprise you, inform you. Don't go on a thinking journey, just come back to breath. That's why we call it wisdom breath. We listen with our breath. And as we go into the mind, we come back to our breath. The breath is listening, the body is listening, and just witnessing is happening. The reason you are not needed so much is because there's already primordial joy that is being felt. There's already fullness. That's enough. That is already you. So why are you needed? Let the body breathe. This idea of a separate you, which is really the emptiness, fullness consciousness, so it becomes this joy, bliss that you're feeling is you. So today the topic is energy. Why do we have low energy? Why is it morning and we are, not plugged in and thinking, let's sleep some more. Right away start thinking about the problems, what will start now. The morning has started. And the energy goes lower. Remember in childhood when you woke up, often there was a joy, we're waking up. So why is low energy there? And we're not discussing due to health reasons. That may be an issue for some, but the psychological factor, the mind starting as soon as you wake up, and the feeling of low energy. And then not only in the morning, many times during the day, a feeling of not belonging, connected, self-judgment, that childlike excitement missing, enthusiasm rather, not excitement, that enthusiasm connection missing, feeling low energy. Why is that? You've heard in psychology the concept of fight, flight, and being frozen in face of a danger. Either you run away or you get in a fighting mode or you get frozen. This plays out at a very subtle level even during the day, which creates low energy. So we were discussing fear yesterday. There are things happening which are not recognized as fear, but deep down it's a fear response which creates low energy. You procrastinate because the uncomfortableness of what you have to do, that's the resistance. You want to just put that away in the future so you can just relax in the present. But deeper down, it's the fear. Fear of maybe not succeeding in what you have to do, or it causing you stress. So you take a flight, you get away from it, or you get frozen, avoiding. But that creates low energy. So why did the mind come in the first place? Which made you think, oh, let's avoid it. What if there was a place where the mind did not come so much, so the task what you had to do, you immediately get into it. Mind did not even have a chance to think about procrastination. You just went from one thing to the next. Is that possible? What can make that possible? It's the mind that comes in throughout the day that's depleting your consciousness. that's leaking your energy into thoughts and emotions. So, how to gently release the mind, and fear as one of the basic emotions we are spending more time on is lurking in the background. So to acknowledge that and let it go. How do you acknowledge that and let it go? This is where your body will help. Breath, body, soul feelings, higher levels of consciousness. You have to engage with them. This is where Shakti energy is. It's not in your mind. The source of your Shakti is in your breath, body, soul feelings. It's not in the thinking mind. Thinking mind uses up Shakti, depletes energy. You need to do some thinking, of course. You need to make an appointment. You need to start Uber app, whatever you need to do to take a taxi. But all of that does deplete, takes some energy. And if you do too much thinking, you're using up more energy. They did a study in the US about white collar jobs and blue collar jobs, and there were people who did more manual labor who switched to white collar job, which are just sitting in the office. And many of these people who would work the whole day, and they had so much energy even in the evening. They may not be very, very difficult manual jobs, but they were manual jobs, and they had more energy. But when they became office workers, they would come home and just want to watch TV. Because mental work, mind, is drains much more energy than even physical work. So you get in the mind, the fear is there, which increases the thinking. If you were procrastinating but just there was no mind, you were in meditation, it would be fine. You would become an enlightened Buddha. But that's not what is occurring. You are in thoughts when you are procrastinating. And you're leaking energy. That pure divine consciousness is, that energy is being wasted. Some minimal thinking is there, of course, to live in 3D. But are we doing too much? And that creates low energy. So, what do? We use higher levels of consciousness. We get into breath, we get into a practice of becoming aware of breath throughout the day. Every now and then, take a break and few deep breaths. Just 2 minutes, 5 minutes of closing your eyes, even 2 minutes during a busy day, and you're plugged into your soul again. These are sources of energy because you are infinite. If you do have a divine connection, even just a gentle remembrance of a deity, your guides, anything that connects you to your body, breath, soul feelings, higher self, that's where there is energy. It's very important to start the day by plugging into energy. It's almost like riding a bicycle. How many people can stay balanced on a bicycle when it's not moving? Very few people. Some people who are very skilled can. Most of us need the bicycle to be moving to not fall. That's like staying plugged in. So in the morning, you start with a great intention. You do Devi Kriya, breath process, and then set the intention of being with the body, breath, soul feelings, and as the mind happens, let it gently dissolve. Don't spend too much time in the mind. Think, but get back into the body, breath, listening, senses, present moment, all part of higher levels of connecting. Think of mind as needed, but then to be dropped. Needed, then to be dropped. Staying in the body. And like yesterday, even other people whom you encounter, see their higher levels, connect with somebody from their higher self soul in your visualization skill. Suddenly, a feeling of great compassion may come for someone who irritates you. Generally, because you connected from a deeper place, they're also struggling. And you can let the irritation go. So that's being like in the morning you got on the bicycle, but you have to initially use some energy of the body to get the bicycle even moving. You move the bicycle ahead by pushing yourself, pedaling a bit harder. Once it starts moving, it stays balanced. So once you're plugged in the morning, or sometimes you could not, then take some time, come back to the body and soul feelings, and there is energy. And now you move forward. Use your mind when needed. Keep coming back to staying with the breath. That's like pedaling. You're pedaling the bicycle. Just, it doesn't take so much work. It's so much easier than walking, right? Being on a bicycle. You can go vast distances. So if you come back to your breath intentionally, some it's learning. It's not going to happen overnight that you are always throughout the day plugged into who you deeply are, which is high frequency, high energy working through you, and not staying in the low energy mind state. It's like being on the bicycle, so you are pedaling and you're moving along. And there's always the feminine masculine balance. You become too soft, too gentle, only feminine. The world may not let you live in balance. You become too masculine, and the feminine is not felt. Again, there'll be a problem. So, like the bicycle, left and right, you don't want to fall in either direction. You speak kindly but firmly, both feminine and masculine. The yin and yang, what it is to stay balanced. The more You are in the balance of feminine, masculine. The more the bicycle is straight, it's not to the left or the right. If you're to the left or the right, you are just balancing the bicycle, can't get speed. So you stay balanced in the yin and yang. Masculine is focus, structure, organization, discipline. Firmness. All of that you spend some time organizing the day, this and that. And then the feminine. Don't do that too much, otherwise you'll always be writing everything as an appointment. Some masculine and then feminine, the flow, the joy. In your day include activities for the body, self-care, exercise, whatever can keep you connected to the body, even some devotion, whatever you need. We want to include more things like chakra chanting or activations, all of that, so that there are resources. But most of the resources come from you. You decide, let's listen to some divine music. You decide to do an act of seva, let's help somebody, enhances your soul feeling. You do all these things. There's so many ways of doing them. But if you stay with your body, soul feelings, high levels of consciousness, more than just thinking, procrastinating, thinking, and that happens, get into breath. And this is where having a purpose in life can help you stay in high energy. Purpose, mission of your soul. The bicycle is going somewhere. A deep intention could be anything. Deep intention could be like Kuan Yin Ma also. To enlighten others, of course, you first have to work on yourself. But it could be whatever resonates. You want to save children, you want to do good for the environment, you want to just love everybody in your life. Whatever resonates, which has consciousness of soul feelings, that will keep you in the high energy. It's the same time you are spending 1 hour with your body, breath, meditation, 1 hour of procrastination. That 1 hour you've spent on yourself. One is energizing you, the other is losing all the energy. So that is the wisdom. Wisdom means how to live in higher frequency, higher states of consciousness. At some level, this is almost visceral. You have to feel the body. Not sure how to express this, but almost like, you know how you flex your body, your muscles, like you tense them a little bit. Every now and then, you don't have to do that, flex, but what I'm saying is you feel the body energy. You have to almost see there's this Shakti, this energy, which is right in the body. With the breath, you can activate it. And you have to feel that. And then when you are looking at something, look more intensely like children look. There's an intensity in watching, there's an intensity in listening. Really listen to people. What are they really saying? Because we already know if you use too much of your mind, you are leaking energy. So when somebody is talking, why leak your own energy and start thinking and want to say what you want to say? Just get yourself out. Just deeply listen. What are they saying? Without your own stories. You try to be in emptiness and deeply listen. When you deeply listen without making it personal, of course having boundaries, some people will go on talking, and you also have the yang, the divine masculine who's watching. You also have your day, things to do. But there's a balance. If you can really help somebody, deeply listen and then gently go back to your, you can figure out how to do that, need some skill. So, living more with the senses. When you're walking, going for a walk, really see everything around you. Feel as if you are more in the front of your head, forehead, near the third eye, and feel the energy in the solar plexus, the focus, and these two areas combining. If you get lost in thoughts when you are walking, then come back to forehead, solar plexus, and deeply look at what you're looking. Even a building, people, look. giving drashti, you're really connecting with nature, trees, everything, listening. Children do all this automatically. Why are we not doing it? Because our bicycle is not moving. We're frozen into the mind. That's why the mind is called the iceberg in the first book. It's a bit frozen consciousness. Same thoughts, same emotions, same thoughts, same emotions. So you use higher levels of consciousness, your senses, breath, deep listening, less commenting, speak when needed. But the urge to fix everything, comment on everything, that's a mind urge, the ego. You want to give your opinion on every political issue happening. That's a mind thing. Are you going to change the politics? No. Why are you commenting on it? The mind. So see these impulses in yourself. They'll overall create low energy. They'll move you away from so much that can be done. So this is a vast area, but slowly we begin to learn how to ride the bicycle. Neither too much left nor too much right, neither too feminine, neither too masculine, and the purpose giving with where your bicycle is going, staying in high energy. Starting is very important. So morning is like getting on the bicycle. If you start with too many thoughts, whole day will go like that. That's why a discipline to have some breath practice and then staying in body, breath, soul feelings. So if you make some changes slowly in how you plan your day, what you do, that can create a very high energy life and happiness, because consciousness has become integrated. So, listening to all of this, some of you did it with the breath still in rhythm. That's the most beautiful thing if you were able to do that. Because that'll teach you another skill, that you can go about your day with some awareness of breath. If you can listen to me for this long while staying aware of your breath, You can do a few other things also while staying aware of your breath, where there's pure consciousness, where the you is not getting activated too much, where there's plain listening, witnessing, watching, without the you, without the me. Just the breath, and the day goes by joyfully. And you are in a higher energy state. And living like this, the fear's influence in your body is lessened. We're talking about small fears. Procrastination has fear underneath it. Small fear. So high energy living is living with no fear. Fear makes us resist. And you don't even have to think about fear once you are living in this way. We call it emptiness, fullness, because it's emptying the mind, fullness of energy. Emptying the mind, fullness of energy. Let's thank ourselves, our bodies, breath, and the goddesses. Lakshmi Ma, Saraswati Ma, Kuan Yin Ma, Parvati Ma. They are another source of energy at the level of the higher self. So remember, we have our body, our mind, body, soul, higher self. Thank them. They can see your higher self. You cannot see your own higher self many times. They can see it. When you resonate with them, your higher self gets activated. But one does not have to get too much in the mind about it. Even them, emptiness, fullness, consciousness. It's different than praying to gods, goddesses to want something. It's not that's not the reason to remember divine beings. The reason to remember is pure love, just connection, not because you want something, the traditional way of worshipping. So thank the divine beings from the place of emptiness. Thank the goddesses. And now we'll play the Devi mantra.
as flowing to the core of Mother Earth. See Mother Earth fully lit up with your own divine light of your higher self. And now, in this beautiful enlightened space, let us thank all the Mahadevis and the divine energies present, helping, guiding, and protecting us through this Kriya with a heartfelt Devi mantra. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Now let us chant 3 Oms before we can close. You may rub your palms, eyes, and slowly, in the cup of your palms, you may open your eyes and stay in this divine space for as long as you like. Namaste.
Namaste, everyone. Have a beautiful high energy day. Thank you for joining.